Hello, my family. I greet you. Welcome to another one here on Truth and Love Backup, where we speak the truth in love. This is the official backup page for my channel, Truth and Love, the church. So, Prophet TB Joshua is a man of God, a servant of God, a prophet, a general who, like other ministers, actually had different opinions, concerning him.
There is a wizard in this nation that is called a prophet.
You're not with me. There was a man that was an occultic man, but he began to masquerade as a pastor. All right? And he was giving people miracles and all. A lot of people were coming there. He could say every other thing. He could say your name. He could say, this is where you come from. He could say, meanwhile, we can also say those kind of things if we're under the influence of the.
So these were some of the ministers who didn't believe he was a true prophet. But we also had others who embraced him and actually believed and knew that he's a servant of God, and even publicly acknowledged him as their friend. One example is actually Pastor Chris Oyakilome.
Prophet TB Joshua has been a friend of mine, and I am so glad to be here today. God's people are exciting, and I want to say a great God bless you to all of our brothers and sisters from around the world.
In this particular video, I just want to share with you what Prophet Angel and Prophet Makandiwa said about Prophet TB Joshua's prophetic ministry, dimensions of the prophetic that he actually pioneered and he actually stood out in. Let's listen.
I was talking to some, young minister today, and they were talking about who do you think was more powerful when it came to the prophetic. They were so shocked when I didn't include Brother Branham, because I respect him a lot. I said Brother Branham was a country, a region in the spirit. You understand? He's a territory, not territorial commander, a territory. Do you understand? Yes, and I said, but being a territory doesn't mean to say he was better than TB Joshua in the national prophecy. He said, wait a minute, are you saying he was better than? I said, no. You don't compare Branham to anything by any means of bringing out evidence of prophecy like this. But TB Joshua on in the national prophecy, nobody was better than that guy. Not a single day. Wow. Zero. Not on the national prophecy. Wow. TB Joshua. Come on. Sometimes you just give honor to where honor is due. Don't. The men will be in this and just say, this one is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. You see, if you're in the prophetic, you would know this talking is of a person who saw. Then this one is a person who felt it. Then this one is a person who thought it. TB Joshua saw it. The man was so dangerous and deadly. Talking about international, to know what God is doing in countries. And he says, what about another person? I said, another person is Kim Clement. Kim Clement was so brilliant that you would even talk about 911. Talking about the planes will hit this, and then America will go and fight in the Arab world and explain in detail. But his was Nabi. You would just bubble out things and they come out. And TB Joshua would see them. See, the seeing in the spirit is different. This is why I said this. Seeing in the spirit is different. Remember when I came here and I was talking about Brother Kabila?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What did I say? I said, right now I'm seeing him. He has already left the place. When they hit the compound yesterday, he wasn't there. Now, that I told you, I did not come with that prophecy here. I saw it. And I'm just seeing it now. I just saw it now. And if you were live and you were watching me, you were watching God speak to a prophet in real time.
Things that you have to admit that TB Joshua was good at. The man knows something. The man knows something. If he did anything with his prophecies, if he edited
prophecies. It depends on the way that you understand editing. Some of us, because God has also given us knowledge and understanding on how some of these things work. I would not discredit a man of God because he removed something from his prophecy. Personally, I would not. Because I know God himself removes a lot of things from what he tells his prophets. Editing starts with God. The fact that God doesn't tell you everything he knows, that's editing. He keeps certain information and he gives you a little bit. You look at what you have, you look at what he has spared, what he has kept. You know editing has already begun. Number two, the fact that a prophet cannot tell you everything that he heard from God. He has already edited. There is no camera there. There is no any external technology. But it's not everything that he sees that he tells you. He goes on to edit. Editing is happening. The Bible was edited. Some books said to be removed. You were given 66 books. Did they not remove? They did. Did they not add? They added what was not there. Chapters and verses were not in the Bible. So throw it away. It depends with your knowledge, your understanding, your wisdom. Who cannot say he never prophesied? It's not everything he prophesied that came out true. It doesn't mean it's a sign that he's not a true prophet. A lot of things can happen. Events can change. People can pray against what you would have said. He's a man that I don't remember if there was ever a prophet who was good at giving out international prophecies. It started with him. If there were other prophets before, probably those were just general prophecies in passing, and then something comes to pass. We are talking of intentionally broadcasting a prophecy which is international in its nature. It was him who started it. Any other prophet who can claim that he was doing it before TB Joshua, people can claim. The best they can do is to show us the videos. People talk. People talk. I know people, they backdate everything and you wonder. It's like they were prophesying from the day they were born. But most of the people making such claims, these are very recent people. These are modern prophets, and cameras were there, technology was present. You can show us one international prophecy that you gave before TB Joshua started doing so. We, all of us, were not giving international prophecies. So I cannot sit here and tell you that there is nothing that I have not seen. I cannot lie that I have not learned anything. He had his own style. He had his own wisdom. He had his own approach. And if you want to learn, if you are smart enough, if you are wise, you don't only learn from the wise. If you are wise.
So these are the thoughts of these esteemed prophets, concerning Prophet TB Joshua. So I actually wonder why people say that, he wasn't a prophet. My family, you may doubt his other prophecies and the like, but look at this prophecy of the protests which are happening from nation to nation. Let me just play this video. Prophet TB Joshua actually gave a prophecy that a revolution is coming, and it will start in one African country and spread out to other countries. Let's just watch the video. And mind you, this was this prophecy was from over 10 years ago, I believe 2013. Let's get into it.
This is a vision I saw. Carry your youth along. I'm seeing a revolution. When I say revolution, I mean every revolution starts by protest. When it starts by protest, at that protest, the power can stop them. They have the ability to stop them. But when it becomes revolution, no one can stop revolution. It will move from one country to another. God has given us the way out. Listen to the way out. Job creation for the youth and the creation of a new social value system. I will explain. Not job creation, but a creation of a new social value system. Because those in the political office do not want to retire in politics and become statesman. Nobody is ready. And the youth, they are jobless. They are supposed to be included in the system. Because when the people up there are not retired, there is no offices for youth, new people, new intake. They feel they have no place in politics. And there is no job to keep them busy. There must be a new orientation. There must be a new what? Orientation. In politics, the youth should be considered for important position, such as assistant to elders. I'm taking it again. In politics, the youth, the way out, should be considered for important positions such as assistant to the elders. While the elders are ministers, the youth should be junior ministers. While the elders are ministers, the youth should be what? Junior ministers. This little example of being junior minister can change the situation of things. In all appointment into department of politics or administration, youth should be considered as well second in command. By doing this, we are training them to take over tomorrow. This is because they are leaders tomorrow. This is a message to the whole world, and not only to your country. This is because revolution is a weapon of change that is coming. Revolution is a weapon of change that is coming. This is a vision. I'm not preach and I'm not teach. This is what I saw.
So we know of the things which have been happening in the nations of Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, many other countries, protests which are happening all over. And yet we still have people who doubt that he was a servant of God. I don't know. You tell me what you think in the comments below, my family. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Meet you the next one as always. God bless you.